These 4 questions are gonna change your life? I don't think so. This is exactly what I thought in the moment that I watched a YouTube video about 1 year ago. This YouTube video was about 4 questions that were supposed to change completely your life. Who are we kidding? Is it actually possible that 4 simple questions can truly change your life? One simple favor: take a piece of paper, give it a try, write them down and try to answer. This is the only way that it's gonna allow you to judge the video afterwards. You cannot just watch the video, think it's all bullshit and just skip to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, and wasting your whole day like this. You must start to take actions. And of course, a small plan, it's not really an action, but it's anyways a step forward toward your goals. Without these questions, you're gonna still be stuck here watching video over video. So now, let's dive into the video. The first question is, what would I do if I wouldn't be scared and I knew that I couldn't fail? Of course, this is a little bit an unrealistic situation for certain people, but once you realize that actually failing happens just in the moment that you quit, that becomes actually possible. You have to understand that most of our worries are just worry, as it says the name, nothing more, nothing less. Our fear are just really like an horror movie that we see about our life that in the end of the story, it's most of the time never gonna happen. Being brave means to be scared and do things anyways, and we all know that now that it was super viral on social media. So I want you to stop one moment and ask yourself, what would I do if I knew that I really could not fail? That can mean maybe start this new career, go to talk to this girl at the bus station, apply for this job that you always wanted, or maybe start a YouTube channel, because maybe you always dreamed about being a YouTuber, but you were too afraid to be in front of a camera. As I was a few months ago, if you just check my first video, they were embarrassing. I'm never gonna hide them, and one day I'm gonna laugh at them, maybe together with my fans. Ask to this question right now, right here. What would you do if you knew that you couldn't fail and you're not scared at all? Now, second question. What would make me the most proud of myself in 1 year from now? With this question, people can answer in 1,000 different ways. That all depends on yourself and your goals. Most of you guys don't even know what they want from life. But this kind of question, it makes a little bit easier to understand because you connect the possible emotion of an accomplishment of something to something that you may want to achieve. That could be having your six-pack, that could be being finally in a relationship, that could be actually being able to do a backflip, being able to be athletic and learn some strange skills as human flag, whatever. So I want you to write down, in 1 year from now, what thing, in case you achieve it, would make you proud. This is really important because this is exactly what you should be working on. That can be just quit your job or whatever it is. For each of us, of course, it's different. We don't have all the same goals, we don't have the same ambitions, we don't have the same priorities, I would say. Because for a person may be more important love, for a person self-love, for another person career. That doesn't really matter. Choose your own one, and keeping in mind that you cannot fail and you're not afraid, what would make you more proud in 1 year from now? Third question, what are the 3 things that you should stop doing right now? I love this question. This is basically my favorite. They are all nice, but this one is really, really fire. We always ask ourselves what we should start doing. Just few people actually are able to ask themselves what they should stop doing. Because most of the times, the thing dividing us from our dream life are mostly things that we should stop doing. It could be drinking, it could be smoking, it could be procrastinating, it could be talking bad about yourself. That doesn't really matter. Keep in mind, visualize this image one moment. You cannot put more water in a glass that it's already full. In order to put more water in this glass, you should first empty the glass. If you want to do more stuff, if you want to take care of yourself, you must first stop actually to destroy yourself. To go in the opposite direction of your goals. Because this is what you're doing now. You're trying to go toward your goals, walking backward. That doesn't work. It's impossible. So write it down. What should you stop? 3 things. Social media may be one of those. Who knows? The last question, it's really, really powerful and it's really trendy, I would say. What tip would I give to a person in my same situation? This is so powerful because we fail to be objective about our own situation. We really struggle to keep the emotions away and take decisions consciously. I say this because most of us, we truly know already what we should be doing. We know that we should lose weight, we know that we should get in shape, we know that we should gain some self-confidence, we know that we should read a book, we know all the stuff. We just don't do it. You're fat, you stay fat. You're underweight, you stay underweight. You are skinny, you're skinny. You don't read books, you don't read books. Also if you know that you should be doing it. But the thing changes in the moment that a friend of you asks you a tip. If one of your friends comes to you and say, man, I'm fat, what should I do? You for sure know what should he do. We all know that. So start to analyze yourself in this way. Ask yourself what you would say to a person in your same situation, or maybe that's a bonus kind of. Ask to your future self, what would you do in your situation? Because believe me, if you try a little bit to protect your future, instead of focusing just 100% on the present sometimes and on enjoying the moment, you would focus also a little bit on how can you enjoy even more the future. That will change completely your life. These 4 questions are not meant to be answered just today, just right now. You have to keep those questions next to you in every difficult moment. They're gonna be your best friend. All the moment that you have a struggle, that you don't know what to do, just look at those 4 questions and answers to them. What would you do if you knew that you couldn't fail and you wouldn't be scared? What would make you more proud in 1 year from now? What are the 3 things that you should definitely stop doing right now? What tip would you give to a person in your same situation? These are the 4 questions. Take a piece of paper, answer, and enjoy your future success. Because after answering to those questions, truly, from your heart, man, nothing is gonna stop you. So that was the video of today. If you have any struggle, if you have any question, feel free to write a comment down below, send me an email, write me on Instagram, do whatever you want. You find all the information in the description, and see you at the next one, player. I know that some of you are still watching, and I know that some of you still didn't answer to those questions. Do it.